cool. Hello guys, welcome to Anto Project. I am going to go ahead and get my supplies ready while other people are starting to log in. And what you're going to need today is this page, and you're going to need your coloring tools. Alright guys, how are you doing today? Today we just have another coloring project. There are other packets that are there are other pages in the take-home art pack, and they're just more like working on things such as creating new colors, color mixing, and color theory basics. Make sure you guys are taking care of those as well. I'm not going to do a video for those, only for the fact that it's very self-explanatory. Just read the directions on the page. You can also get adults to help you figure it out. Just getting my tea ready. Okay. So, the first one we're going to work on today is going to be the one with the heart. This is the one we're working on. At the end of this video, I will also post it in the comments section, the page for you to be able to download and color yourself. So, what we're working on is coloring in these mandalas. And we are not going to let one color touch another color identical to it. So it's going to be spreading the colors around. So like if my shirt was one, this would be red, then green, then yellow. Then this one right here would not be yellow because this one was yellow. So this has to be red, then green, then yellow. Keep moving the colors all the way around the mandala so that they don't touch a similar color. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a color here. I'm going to start coloring. And you can choose whatever colors you would like. And you can color it in any way you would like. But the challenge is to make them not touch. So if you guys have any questions or comments about Anto Cultural Arts and the after-school arts program and the online video classes, go ahead and put it in the comments below and I'll answer them as they come up. There. I've colored one red. I'm just going to keep moving the color all the way around. So I'm going to be making a rainbow mandala. So it's going to start from one color of the spectrum and move all the way around the color wheel to the other. So red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, pink, and then back into red again. Orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, pink. I can probably, actually, on this one, we have a bit more points than that. So let's do red, orange, yellow, green. We'll do a light green, a dark green, a light blue, a dark blue, a light purple, a dark purple, a pink, and a pinkish red. How about that? That's what I'm going to try and do. Let's see if I can get it to work the right way. These videos need music. But anything I pick is going to get copyrighted. So I did my orange. Moving on to my yellow. Let's see. Pick a light green. Is this light or is this dark? It's kind of light. This green, this is dark. Oh, that's dark. Then I'm going to do a chartreuse, which is a yellow green. So I'm going to first fill in the space yellow, lightly, and then I'm going to lightly fill in the space with a light green, and it'll give me a chartreuse color, which is yellow green. So as you work your way around, just keep changing the color to the next color of the color wheel. And make sure that you guys are posting these pictures on the Facebook page. I really would like to see the pictures that you come up with. Or at least post them in the comment section. I need to get me a purple. Let me go get a purple. There we go. These are all the same. Hold on, let me get another one. Raspberry. Oh, that's a good one. That's kind of similar. There we go. There we go. Now I need to find like a pink color. I'm not too happy about this pink. This pink gave me some trouble yesterday. And it's giving me trouble again today. Make it work. Make it work. There we go. And nope. Why is this giving me such a hard time? Alright. I'm gonna try this. Hopefully this works. There we go. There we go. We have all different colors surrounding this heart. So now you're just going to keep coloring it in any way you choose. I'm going to keep going with the color spectrum. Let me see. Oh, I have an idea of what I'm going to do. Just keep coloring. So, how are you guys doing being out of school for so long? Are you enjoying your time, having fun? So just keep working your colors all the way around. There we go. Some more coloring. Where's that raspberry color I had? There we go. So I've gone all the way around the circle without making any of the colors touch like color, but I still used every single color. Oh, that's hot tea. Whew. Let me see, what else can we do? I'm going to use a black. There we go. Of course the lid comes out. So I'm just going to fill in these little triangle areas right here. I'm going to fill them in black and go all the way around. Ooh, I really like the look that the black is giving it. It's giving it depth. Do you guys know how to put depth on a picture that you're coloring? You add highlights and shadows. So sometimes you could cheat the highlights and the shadows by just putting white over an area you wish to highlight and putting black over an area you wish to shadow. But you'll notice sometimes white is too harsh of a light and black is too harsh of a shade. So using a darker version of the color that you're using creates more fluid, blended, and more pristine looking gradients to produce the highlighting and the shadow effect. And sometimes that could be achieved by just coloring lightly or coloring in heavy. Coloring in heavy gives a deeper, richer value to the color, opposed to just lightly going over it will give you a very softer, lighter color tone. So that's two different ways that you could, actually three different ways that you can create highlight and shadow and create depth in your drawings and your colorings. And I've colored my last triangle. Take a look at that. Oops, I see one I need to fix. There we go. Looks better. I like that. I like that a lot. Let me get this red. Oh, this is a red-orange. I'm going to color in the heart in the middle. me sharpen my pencil a little bit. Nice and sharp. Now when you're coloring in an area, sometimes you want uniformity, so you would go back and forth until you shade in the whole area, and then you're going to go right up next to it and shade again, and eventually you'll fill in the whole space. Another way to get a clean fill using pencils is to go in small circular motions all the way around in the area until you fill up the area that you're working on. So I'm going to show you a little difference in how that looks. So in this area, I have done the small circle motions to fill in the space. And in this area, I've used the back and forth areas to fill in. And you can see how they fill in the space a little bit differently. So make sure when you're coloring it in, you get a richer, deeper tone to your color if you do the circular motions to really fill in all those gaps of the paper. So sometimes I like to fill it in with its first layer, doing the back and forth, and then after I'll go in with the circles to really fill in the space with color. So the reason why going in little circles and back and forth creates different colors is that colored pencils are made with a little bit of wax, a little bit of resin, a little bit of plastic. All of these things create the color lead that you're, well, plus it has pigment. It creates this drawable surface that you could color with. But the harder elements that are in here, the waxy and the plasticky elements that are inside a lot of the lower quality pencils, they actually do this thing called burnishing. So burnishing is after you color, you take something that is rough, well not rough, but something that is firm and unbending, and you just go back and forth over what you've colored, and it embeds the pigment particles onto the paper or onto the surface that you're doing it, and it gives it a nice shine by polishing it as well. So a lot of these pencils kind of have it built in, so as you do that circular motion, you're putting down color, but you're also polishing it, which is why when you look at it from an angle, you'll see that there are shiny areas, but not to the areas that you went over very quickly. So if you spend a lot of time working it in, it'll self-burnish with a pencil. So I'm coloring half with just regular coloring techniques, and I'm coloring the other half using the burnishing method. And take a look at the difference in the coverage that it has. And then see, look, you see that shine? That's because I burnished it. And it's a lot shinier on one side than it is on the other. So that is how you get a more developed, richer tone to your colored pencils. And the same thing can be applied for crayons. It's just a little harder because it's more waxy. There we go. I've completed the heart. Look how vibrant. That heart almost looks like it's jumping off the page because I filled it in and burnished it, opposed to this outer area, I have not burnished it, I just filled the color space in. But I'm not going to spend a lot of time burnishing the outer colors, I just kind of want it to be light and airy. So now we're going to move into coloring the next part. Let me see. I'm liking the black and white thing on the triangles. So this little part right here, it looks kind of like a little bit of cord wrapped around a wheel. I'm going to alternate that between black and white. So I'm going to do black and white, black and white, black and white until it goes all the way around. You were going to ask about crayons. Yeah, so crayons, they're a bit more waxy and they take a bit more effort to blend them. I have heard that using a blow dryer or a heat gun lightly can make it blendable, but you're running the risk of maybe scorching or charring the paper, burning yourself. I'm not a fan of crayons, really, but they get the job done. So now we're starting with the outer area. And I'm going to interchange each of these little pieces, black, white, black, white, black, white, black, white, all the way around. Because black and white is a good basis to make all your other vibrant colors pop off. I'm almost done going around with the black. Luckily, the paper's already white, so I don't have to use the white to fill it in. Because then I'd be here all day. And we are on our last piece. Perfect. Take a look at that. The picture is really coming along. Alrighty. Let me see. What's another color? What's another color that I could put down in there? Because we said, I like having this area right here be a cloud. So we're going to have to put color on this outer area. So I'm going to do kind of a light blue in this area. Nope, we can't do a light blue in that area because light blue is right here. So I'm going to do light blue around the heart. There you go. We're following the challenge rules. Challenge rules is not letting two colors touch each other that are identical. This is a really interesting... There we go. So now I'm going to color around the heart with that light blue. See? We're coloring around the heart with the light blue. And this blue and that red are going to pop off of each other. It's going to look really neat. And keep coloring. Oh, I'm really liking how this blue and the red are playing. So I am using the back and forth coloring method. See, look at that red. That red is jumping off of that blue. Now I'm going to burnish color, which is the little circle strokes. I'm going to burnish only right around the heart to create a little bit of intensity and some depth. Oh yeah, that blue is getting super shiny. Right where I'm doing the little swirls. Which is right along the edge of the heart. See how there's like some shade in that blue now? Oops, going the wrong way. There we go. That red and that blue are playing very well with each other. And I like that. There we go. Woo! Yeah, I like that. Let me go get another color. I can't find the color. There we go. Got a cool silver color pencil. I'm gonna see how the silver works. Oh, it's super sparkly and glittery. I like that. So I'm using it to fill in these areas right here. I know not everybody has a silver color pencil, but you could use gray. Yeah, it's really giving some depth and dimension to this page. Take a look at that. Awesome. So, unfortunately, that's about all the time that I have for today. So I'm going to keep working on this, and I hope you guys keep working on yours, and I'll post a photo of mine when I'm done, and I hope to see pictures of yours once you've completed yours. And then, if you guys have more time, you can work on the other one on the back. That one's a lot more intricate with a lot more spaces to color in. So show me what you guys have got. And I can't wait to see it all. and I can't wait to see all of you again. Thank you very much for watching our online art class, and please stay hygienic, wash your hands, don't touch your eyes, nose, or your mouth, and maintain at least 6 feet distance away from other people, and that's called social distancing. So, thank you very, very much for watching, and I hope to see all of you guys soon. And remember, all of you are part of the Sananto family.